Hello and welcome back to Exothermic Plays Games. I'm Exothermic and the date today is Monday, July 22nd, 2024. I've been doing a countdown of my favorite video games of all time through each day of the year, and coming in at number 163 is Skullgirls.
I gotta go see a man about a dog.
Yesterday's ranking of Street Fighter II had a lot to do with how timeless and familiar it is, both in mechanical and visual design. It's a classic. Skullgirls is the opposite. There are few games more bombastic and over-the-top in their character design, while still feeling at least a little, tactful than Skullgirls. As mentioned yesterday, I'm terrible at fighting games, especially in the classic arcade 2D style, but I can appreciate that there's a lot to go into it. The gameplay is pretty familiar for veterans, but the short version for this is that there's joystick combinations with different weight punch and kick buttons to perform attacks, which you can chain together to form large combos. Each character has their own extremely unique combos they can do, and they're all quite charming. I've mostly just played Big Band, a large man that hides musical instruments under his coat, which he uses for hobbies and fighting. He's basically a one-man jazz band, but he's also packing some serious brass knuckles. There's more to the weirdness here than just the fighting and visuals. All of the story details are crazy too, like how he has an experimental blood type from surgical modifications performed on his body, so now it's B flat. Every detail about each character is incredibly over the top, and I love it. In addition to just normal fighting game shenanigans, each character has their own little storyline that you can play through. It's really just more fighting game shenanigans, but I appreciate that they're personalized to each character, giving a lot to do and reason to learn everyone. Speaking of learning how to play everyone, the game is often played with a tag team system, allowing you to call in characters in the wings either for individual attacks or to swap them in entirely. In order to win the match, you have to knock out each member of the opposing team. While I've certainly never played competitively, oh it would be so bad, I appreciate how that system can help ease mismatches and possible balance issues in individual matchups, which allows the game to lean a little more heavily into diverse toolkits and finer specialization for each character. As mentioned, and is painfully obvious by watching me play, I'm just awful at fighting games. And while Skullgirls isn't my favorite fighting game, it's definitely up there despite how bad I am. Even a scrub like me can see how there's an intensely high skill ceiling here for competitive play, but it's engaging for casuals as well, with its incredible animations and truly inspired character designs. I mean, come on, I'm playing a trumpet at people. Join me tomorrow as I talk about my 162nd favorite game, where I stab you so I can get eaten.